got a spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Using his legs, it's Amatova. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a quick grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
The screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On On third down, he drops to throw. Has his tape at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches, offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Caught behind the line. It's McClung. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch. It's McClung. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
He's got the first down and still motoring. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. And finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Grab behind the line. It's McClung. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Across the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They mix it up with a run. And the the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run. He'll let it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Sort of brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch rate all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Domachova. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions. Check.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. Past the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. A short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains.
They trap him for a sack.
What a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Amatova. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Hand off to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of... him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14. Return runs out of bounds.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's He's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the right out. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Clemson 35, Ohio State 14.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. We're going to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This pass is on target. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Amatofa. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
1 more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He lets it rip. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. To the air, it's Carpenter. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's a comeback round. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the toss, heads to his right. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Carpenter. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a run to the left. Boom. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds his man. It's Hayes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
For the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. You give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers.
Let's go! Let's go!
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? There's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
To throw, it's Carpenter. Pressure is coming. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll use the ground game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
And they've got the returner corralled. onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Brought down at the 29. That's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pounding away with the run game. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.